All right, the big story tonight and tomorrow night will be the cold temperatures across our area. And then finally, it looks like we're going to get some decent rain chances on the 7-day forecast coming in the middle of next week. So let's talk about these temperatures here for tonight. As I showed you earlier, frost advisory in effect for all the areas in blue, and now Howard County and Montgomery County actually included in that. That was not the case with the previous two that we had last couple of weeks. So we're expecting more areas tonight to drop into the 30s. Now, again, when you look at this map, the areas that have risk for frost are in blue. The darker the blue or the purple areas have the highest risk for a frost here for tonight. So I think it's a pretty good bet. If you live west of 95, you're going to be cold enough for the potential for some frost, and there will be some pockets over on the eastern shore. I actually think the eastern shore will have a better chance to seeing 30s tomorrow night than what we're going to see here for tonight. But either way you look at it, Fort Meade already down to 37, but 44 for Savage, 46 out towards Woodstock, 43 for West Friendship, and a little bit closer to the city and closer to the bay. Dundalk still 51, 53 for the Inner Harbor, and down towards Pasadena at 45. 49 for Annapolis, Eastern Shore still in the 50s out towards Stevensville, and Frederick right now is at 49 degrees. So we'll be in the 40s here in the city through tomorrow morning. We'll call it right around 40. Again, outside the Beltway, north and west, we're talking about temps into the 30s, and then we're only likely going to get to around 60 for a high tomorrow afternoon. I do think the winds will be a little lighter tomorrow, so a little bit more tolerable in the shade, if you will, because it did get a little cool unless you were in the sunshine this afternoon. So here's your futurecast as we go through the day tomorrow, starting off with sunshine, and we'll see a few more of those little clouds popping up during the afternoon that we've seen the past couple of days, but still should be pretty uneventful. Really nice end of the week. Then on Saturday, it looks like this is how things are going to play out. I think Saturday we see more sunshine, but then on Sunday we're going to start to get some of these thick high clouds in the region, so we're going to call it mostly cloudy coming up on Sunday. Still going to be dry, but pretty nice forecast here as we head into the weekend. 61 tomorrow, for Saturday, I should say, and then 59 coming up on Sunday. Tomorrow's forecast right around 60 degrees. Wind still out of the northwest, though, at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So Saturday morning's temps colder again for the eastern shore. So Denton getting down to 37 degrees, 36 Columbia, 35 for Mount Airy. So even some areas over here are going to be colder tomorrow night than what we're going to be seeing for tonight. Now, let's talk about this system here. This is Tropical Storm Melissa. It's trying to get its act together. Winds at 45, so it's come down a little bit. But the problem for this one is the fact that it's going to be moving very slowly. And here's the island of Jamaica. Look how long this thing is going to be affecting Jamaica, potentially as a major to catastrophic hurricane. This is going to be a big problem if this ends up panning out. We're certainly keeping our thoughts with our friends down in the Caribbean there. It's going to be a storm that folks are going to be talking about for a while. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. It looks like temperatures around 60 tomorrow, cold again tomorrow night, and then those clouds coming in on Sunday. Ravens game looks good, 59 degrees of high temperature, and then our chances for rain creeping up late Monday and continuing through midweek. Alex.
Derek, thank you. Coming up